Hello again, everybody. The Somated Man is back. Today we're going to talk about alcoholism. Created long ago and designed to continually manipulate our brains and our, I guess you could, is there a word, docility or docileness, whatever. And it's been going on throughout history. It started off where you just had the pubs or whatever, Rome, England, all these different things. And the people that got into something like that were called winos or something. Well, as time went on, the evolution of alcoholism got a real quick boost at a certain point. The wars helped it along. The idea of partying in colleges, but first the colleges had to have everything on TV and in commercials. So we're being treated like fools. We believe that alcohol's fine because they promote it as fine. They make it sound like it's a good time thing. Yet they were against all the drugs. Now I'm not going to get into the drugs were right or wrong, but to compare alcohol with the drugs, they're all the same. I mean, it's not heroin or cocaine, but it's the fact that it's a drug. You drink, you get it, you're intoxicated, and you can't think, you shouldn't be driving. There's all kinds of things. And talk to me about not driving. I bitched and whined at my wife forever when I was supposed to wait 1 year. If I didn't have any seizures, I could run around in a car again. Then all of a sudden, right before I was going to do that, my brain woke up and said, "What are you, out of your damn mind? You want to kill a child? You want to kill another person? You want to kill an animal? You want to kill yourself?" And I thought, you know, I'm really an idiot. I don't ever want to drive again. Now, a lot of epileptics continue to drive, and maybe they're lucky. Goes on for years and nothing happens. But to get back to the idea of the manipulation and the growth of alcohol. Don't forget, the wars were very helpful in a lot of different ways. Population control really is one of them, but also the fact of taking over other people's lands or their industry, a lot of different things. But the point is, we got further and further into alcohol. And then those good old-fashioned 60s hit, where you had all the different fun commercials and TV shows and movies and everything talking about alcohol and having fun with your friends and Animal House and all kinds of stuff. You kids are too young if you are listening. Go check out Animal House and John Belushi. There are a lot of movies, and it all promoted alcohol. Oh, it did its bit for drugs. A lot of them were very negative, and people were very bad for taking them. But alcohol seemed to have it by a pass. And so as that continued, the kids got more and more hooked. And as they got more and more hooked, they became an evolution because they had children. Maybe the children, seeing their parents the way they were and are thinking it's okay if mommy and daddy does it. But my point is, we've done this slowly but surely. The evolution of the alcoholic. And now you've got all these young people and kids getting drunk and losing the marbles they had when they're sitting in a bar and then going out and killing somebody or killing themselves in a car accident or getting the fights they don't really want to be in, but they're just stupid enough to do it. But what would you expect with alcohol? So the fact is that I'm an epileptic. I take medical cannabis and I take CBD. Between the two of them, so far I haven't had a seizure. All right? But when you're just asking for trouble, when you're just taking so much, and it's an overload on you. And I just don't mean alcohol. But the bottom line is, they're all equal garbage. And what we have to understand is we're being just led like a cow with a ring in our nose. And it's horrible to watch. I watch my daughter's friends, wonderful kids, but they have gotten heavily into alcohol. I'd love to help them, but I can't help them unless they ask me for it. It's none of my business. So, but that's what's happened now. The kids are turning into alcoholics at a huge number, and which is also a good way to have population control, along with making lots of money and having people grow up and being children, growing up and having really any capacity to learn. So I talked to you about that. We may go into it further, but I just want you to understand it's really not the people's fault. This was planned out long ago. I know I sound a little ridiculous and kind of scary, but the point is, when we wake up and realize these different things, we'll be past them. They can't own us with them anymore. Thank you. We'll talk soon. Okay.